What's up guys, welcome back to a new weekly reflection of a struggling trader. I'm getting there, it just takes more time than I thought it would. I have my system in check, I know how to trade, it's just that I let those degenerate trading habits come often and it just eats up my wins. So this again is break-even week, as you can see. Also, this is like a whole new interface. I think you guys know me using Notion and that kind of journaling, but this is something new. This user interface is not a trading journal. It's not a prop firm. It's a prop firm and a trading journal. So I'm really excited I found out about this. This is called the Futures Desk, and I absolutely love this prop firm because it basically gives the trader all the tools that it needs to become better, and this is literally what I need at this point. Like, I got rid of my Notion as soon as I saw this, because this literally lets you track every single trade, lets you tag trades, see what you did wrong. It's basically TradeZilla plus a prop firm. So I'm gonna talk about this, how I use it at the end of the video, but I'll just first go over my trades and just see what I did good and what I did wrong. Okay, so as you can see here, I started trading this Tuesday. It's the first week of December, and I had 2 losses until Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday I made everything back, and so it's a break-even week. And you can imagine those losses were not supposed to be made, and then these wins were actually good trades. So that's why I say my losses kind of eat up my winners, but it's okay. I keep journaling. As you can see, this I'm locked in when it comes to journaling, so we're doing great. As long as we learn something every single day, we are good. But let's first just go over the chart. So as you guys know, I trade based off cracks in correlation. I trade basic SMC concepts. I made my own trading system. Big credits to Trader Day always. Maybe at the end of the year I'll make a new my strategy for 2025 video, because some things changed, of course, after Day's mentorship, and I want to share with you guys. I don't like gatekeeping. I think he doesn't really care about people sharing it. I just need to give him credit, so of course I will give credit where credit is due, so I'll always mention his name, but I just don't like making a video about a concept that is not mine. But nonetheless, last time he live streamed, he said that it's fine, I just need to give credit, so we can do that. I don't want to just stop my content creation journey because I need to gatekeep my concepts, right? I will not gatekeep. I'm not that kind of guy, but I always have respect for the people that learn me shit, right? So going on to Tuesday, so this is where the week opened, right? This is NQESYM on the right, and this is where the week opened, Sunday, 1st December, actually Monday. And we basically just pumped up the whole entire week. So if you took long this week, you probably did good. Now on Tuesday, we were very close. We were right here, very close to this nice high, very close to a new all-time high. So I was interested in longs, of course. Now, not only because of that, also because the biggest cracking correlation, so the biggest SMT between 2 quarters was right here between the 2 weeks of the month. So there was a monthly SMT right here. And we also have a daily PSP. So what this means is, if we go on the daily time frame, you'll see here this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap that got tapped both on all 3 pairs, on all 3 assets actually. What do we have here? Swing low on ES is an up close candle. Swing low on NQ is also an up close candle, bullish candle. But on YM you see it's a bearish candle. So that's a daily PSP, and together with this monthly SMT, this forms a nice setup to basically, this is just the reason why price moved up. This is the biggest cracking correlation, the biggest SMT. So unless there is a bearish monthly SMT, or maybe like a weekly that can maybe retrace us back into the range, then I'll look for shorts. But unless that's not happening, unless there's no clear bearish setups, I'm just looking for longs. And so on Tuesday here, I always trade from 9:30, right? I don't look at London, Asia, whatever, of course. Just focus on high probability. So on Tuesday, you can see here on the 1 hour time frame, this is where we check for the weekly cycle S&T. You will see that we form a weekly bullish S&T here. So this is the low of Monday, 2nd December. This is the low of Tuesday, 3rd December. Same thing on the S, it just made a higher low on Tuesday, but on YM, you'll see it did not. It took out the previous day's low, resulting in a weekly S&T right here that I can take with me with my bullish setups, right? So now we have monthly, weekly. What else do we have here at the market open? Let me take a look. So always I draw out my true opens, right? I look for longs below the true opens. So the true open is 7:30 New York session, and then I do the true day open as well, which is midnight, so 12 o'clock midnight. So I look for longs below and I look for shorts above. Now we have this weekly that I just mentioned. We also have a hour 4 S&T fill. So this is another type of, not really S&T, but like another type of cracking correlation. Like normally you want ES and NQ doing the same things, right? If ES taps the fair value gap, then NQ should also do that because they're correlated assets, and YM should also do that. But if they don't do that, then I see that as a cracking correlation, as something I can use for my confluence, right? So on the 4 hour time frame, you'll see here on Tuesday we tap the 4 hour gap, and okay, ES also did that, but 4 hours later on the next 4 hour candle, but at the time it did not tap it, so that's also a bullish sign, right? This is actually also an S&T, so and also a reason that we can look for long. So okay, hour 4 S&T fill, we call it S&T fill because one filled it and the other one did not. We have this weekly S&T, okay, we displace up. Drawn liquidity is mainly the highs, right? We have a high here, we have a high here, we have a high here. So I'll look for this buy side of price to get hit for the day. I think this is my daily target, alongside with this other high on the higher time frame that's a little bit above that. So okay, we displace up. What time is it here? 10:25. Okay, I look for a setup maybe in the 10:45 macro. Nothing really clean here. We only have this weekly, but right here when price was trading here, a 1 hour precision swing point was confirmed. Now this is another form of cracking correlation. If I look on the 1 hour time frame, you'll see that this low on NQ swing low was a bullish candle, but on ES, as you can see, same candle is a bearish candle. So that's a 1 hour PSP. Together with this weekly S&T, this forms a nice sign of a reversal right here, okay? But I need something more. I need something more in the lower time frame. Okay, we're still below the true opens. I'm still looking for longs. I'm just looking for a great structure, and this is where we finally form that, right? We have some nice highs, below true opens. We are inside the minute 15 fair value gap, inside lower time frame discount, and now we form a 90-minute S&T. So this means that I think ES or OM doesn't matter. It took out the previous 90-minute slow, but on NQ it did not. So that's an S&T as well. And while doing this, also ES and YM, I think I didn't know that at the time, but ES and YM perfectly filled a 1 hour fair value gap. So it traded lower, of course, but it filled a 1 hour fair value gap while it formed an S&T. So this is really nice, but still I'm not looking at a 5-minute displacement here. We don't displace on the 5 minutes, we just retrace back to the premium of this leg. So I'm just looking for something more. And then here, when we enter the 10:45 macro, we form a micro S&T while we sweep this local low. Then we have a minute 1 displacement. So if I have a micro S&T, I look for a minute 1 displacement. This 90-minute, I need like a 5-minute displacement, but this micro, I can trade it based off a minute 1 displacement. If we have all of these other cracks present, right, I need at least 2 cracking correlation. And now we have 3, right? We have a weekly, a 90, and a micro. We sweep below a low in a low time frame discount, 10:45 macro. We tap in a minute 15 fair value gap. We are below true opens high time frame order flow is bullish, the highs look really nice to get taken out. So this is where a nice long could have been played right here when we displaced through this bearish fair value gap. Could have been an entry and then target right here. Now let me look at Tuesday. It was a loss because I took some undisciplined executions. I over traded and no TP taken, right? So I didn't see anything interesting, so I just kind of took gamble trades, degenerate trades, I'm gonna be honest. I just thought, oh, we're gonna go up from here because we displaced through this, just because of this, but this was not a nice setup, right? Here we finally formed a nice setup. I took it, but I didn't take it out at this high where I should have done it, right? I took it out a little bit later, so no TP taken where I should have. That's a bad mistake. And so together with these degenerate trades without any reason, I basically took a loss on Tuesday. But this was the setup I should have played. And then we displaced lower, we form another SMT and we go up, right? It's just how the market moves. You can't neglect it. The market moves based off SMT, it moves towards buy side, towards sell side. It rebalances two gaps. It engineers liquidity, manipulates. That's just literally how the market moves. And I'm really becoming good at reading the market. Like just those silly small decisions can just fuck everything up, and that's just something I think every trader goes through, and it's just a matter of time, I think, and then just trusting the process, journaling, that will make you better and better. And then instead of having losing days, losing weeks, you go to break even days, break even weeks, and then eventually your P&L curve starts going up. So that was Tuesday. Not really the best day, but yeah, we just went down, swept the lows, went up, bullish order flow. We were looking at longs, right? Then on Wednesday, let me take a look. December 4th, started with degenerate trader habits again, but I ended with good ones. Okay, so let me take a look. This is, again, we are now at all-time highs, like for every asset. Look at the daily time frame. We are trading right here on Wednesday, just literally at all-time highs. So I'm not really looking to short all-time highs, right? Unless there is a clean setup, clean context, clean confluences. But here on Wednesday, let me take a look. This is 9:30. Okay, we open right here, we go down, we form SMT. Okay, 90-minute SMT, nice. But I need one more SMT, right? To be able to take a trade-off. I'm not just going to trade based off one SMT. I need more confluences. Okay, another confluence is we are trading below the true session open. Ideally, you want it also to trade below the true day open. This is where the best longs will take place, but it's fine, right? We're at all-time highs. We don't need to retrace all the way back. If we are below one true open, especially the true session open, it's fine. Here we had 8:30 news, didn't really do much. Not interesting. If it doesn't look clean, I don't look at it. I mean, that is what I should do, right? I'm still not doing it, but my thought process should be, if it's not clean, I should not bother. So we formed this 90-minute SMT basically on I mean, I'm not going to show every SMT because then I need to go to the charts replay. It's just a headache, and it will save us some time, but you get the point, right? Basically, if I just do it like this, these are 90-minute quarters, right? 90 minute. These 4 is one session. This is the Newark session. And basically, this is the low of the previous 90-minute quarter, and this is the low of the current 90-minute quarter at that time. And so we took it out on NQ, but it did not do that on ES or YM. So that's a 90-minute SMT. Okay, just gonna stop replaying this. And basically, then I need to look for something more. We are below true opens. Okay, nice. We go up, we have a micro SMT which displays us down. Okay, nothing else that's on the bearish side. So I just look at what side has the biggest context, and that's how I frame trades idea, right? Now bullish side, still with that monthly and weekly from yesterday. I take that bullish things with me, and still here now we form a 90, so I'm still bullish. Nothing really much. A micro on the bearish side is not gonna make me look for shorts if that's the only thing, right? So 90 bullish. 1 hour PSP again confirmed. So this 1 hour swing low is going to be a bearish candle on NQ, and it was a bullish candle on ES. So It was confirmed right here at the 10 a.m. close. And here is where everything starts to become interesting. This is a really clean setup in my opinion, because we have this 90-minute bullish SMT. I need something more to take an entry of. I need another crack. I'm not just gonna trade a 90-minute bullish SMT unless it has like clean minute 5 displacement and nice structure, but it didn't really have a nice structure. But here we form a micro SMT, so it takes out previous micro quarter, but it did not do that on NQ, but it did do it on ES. So a really clean turtle soup on ES, but on NQ we just form a failure swing. We don't take out this low. We have SMT here, and this happened, this candle that took out liquidity on ES but did not do it on NQ. It was the 10 a.m. news candle. So this is just a beautiful example of how news can manipulate and create a setup, right? So when news dropped, it formed that micro SMT, then we displaced up, and here I think this would have been a really nice setup. We go up, we confirm a minute 5 precision swing point, and this is really good in combination with a 90-minute SMT. So now we have a 90-minute SMT, a micro SMT, a minute 5 precision swing point. We are inside of this 945 macro. We also have a 1 hour precision swing point. Now this looks good, right? It's at the right time of the day, of course. 10 a.m. is where you want to be looking for nice trades. So let me take a look what I did here on Wednesday. I took again some undisciplined executions. So again, it's literally just me looking for a trade that's not there. I think I just saw the 90-minute SMT, some displacement, and I went for a long, but that doesn't make sense because there's nothing much more. It needs to be dumb clear. It needs to be a really nice setup. So that means that there needs to be multiple cracks, multiple SMTs, multiple confluences. Price needs to be in nice structure at the right time. That's when you form nice setups. And here I again took some losses again, minus 100, minus 100, minus 200. But then here again, when I realized that, okay, this is actually the setup, then I made everything back. 10 a.m. snooze manipulation. The only thing that I did not do is I did not again take profits here, which is really stupid. I just wanted it to run higher and it ended up being break even. And I re-entered again because we form another micro SMT here. Tap below true session open. At this time also ES filled the 1 hour fair value gap to the tick, really beautiful. So all of these things led me to focus on longs, and yeah, just some stupid decisions that made me not take profits or just enter too early. But again, this was the main idea of Wednesday. Bullish setups because bullish cracks and were below true opens, news manipulated. This could have been a really nice setup if you entered up this turtle soup towards the highs. So then here, entry at 419, I made 150, 419, that's right here. I entered here after we go back to low time frame discount, tap below true session open, form another micro SMT right here, and that's when I enter after we displace through this bearish fair value gap and then target towards the highs and maybe some higher. But yeah, I think this 90 plus micro, this is just a setup. So I have 2 cracks, that's just part of my trading system. I can take a trade here where below true opens in the macro. That's a nice setup. This was ideal, I think, if you took it right here. After like a bullish minute 1 candle after this turtle soup, somewhere right here. Risky, but yeah. And then again, even if you missed it, then price just rebalanced again and formed another SMT, displaced through this, and then you could have ended right here. Now this, what I wrote down right here, is an SMT market structure shift. It holds not a lot of importance because you shouldn't be scared when there's an SMT when we took out the draw. Because the biggest confluences are still on the bullish side, right? So this is actually just a confirmation that this is an actual market structure shift. We just rebalance a bit and then we go up again, and there's going to be another entry right here. Again, I just look for SMTs between quarters of cycles and PSPs, basically just things that are different on correlated assets. And yeah, I think this was pretty nice day. Just again, decision making, no TP taken, degenerate trades in the beginning, it's fine, but at the end I should have known, okay, everything starts to look clean from this point after this turtle soup. So yeah, okay, that was Wednesday. Now let's take a look at Thursday. I think this was one of the cleanest day Also made an Instagram video about this day. So basically, this was December 5th. Took fewer trades, so much better. First, just to break even, then a small loss because I had an indisciplined execution again, just over and over again. I know, but it's just part of the process. The more time you journal, the more times you trade, the better you focus on only trading good setups and not just entering based of a feeling or an emotion without actually looking at your system. So then this was a nice trade on Thursday. It was a long, let me take you guys through it. So again, here I'm still really bullish. No need to look for shorts if we are so bullish on the higher time frame and we still have those bullish cracks. But basically here on Thursday, 9:30, what do? We sweep buy side liquidity. Okay, so then what are we looking at? There's no real clean target again above, so I'm looking at shorts, right? Especially also because we're above the true session open and above the true day open. So what do we know? The market's moved from buy side to sell side. If we took out buy side, I'm looking at sell side right now, right? So what do? We go lower, we go to sell side. So it's crazy. We just take out buy side, then sell side, then form an SMT. And this is a daily SMT. So this is London session, this is New York session. And basically on the ES, we did close a candle below the lowest close of London session in the New York session, but we did not do that on NQ or vice versa. But maybe I'm just gonna mark this out because this is a different kind of SMT. It's based off not taking out the low, but taking out the lowest close, closing below the lowest close. So here you can see on NQ on London session Thursday 5th December, this is the lowest close right here. And then on ES, the lowest close of the London session is right here. So what do you see? We don't close a candle below the lowest close of the London session in the New York session, right? So this is a daily bullish SMT, not based off taking out the lowest low and the other one didn't, but based off the closest, because this is, in my opinion, and also according to today how the markets move, it's based off the candle closes. Like you can just go to settings and remove the wicks and you'll see that it's much cleaner, right? If you see here, lowest close, SMT, right? If you just don't focus on the wicks. So now that you know this daily SMT, we need more, right? So we take out sell side, which is nice. We have an SMT, which is nice, but I need something more, right? Okay, what is there more? We are below the true opens, nice. I'm looking for longs. We are bullish on the higher time frame, okay, that's also a nice confluence. And then here we form a micro SMT, so we take out previous micro quarters low, but on YM I think we did not do that. So now we have daily plus micro. Okay, what do I want to see now? That's good. I have two cracks, I have two SMTs. Okay, minute one displacement after this micro SMT is enough for me to take a trade. So especially because it's at the right time, right? 10:45 macro. And here I think here it's a bit tricky because you can trade after we displace through this, but there's still some fair value gaps right here, which we can just go to and then just mitigate and go lower. So it's a bit tricky, but just because of all of this context and look at all these clean highs we've stacked up just at the market open, just because of that it makes it so clean, and we just take out this liquidity, just like look at this clean turtle soup. So this makes it just a really nice setup. Normally I would wait until this get displaced and then enter right here something towards the highs, but I think this was just enough context for me to frame along and to know that this is probably not going to go lower than this because of this all this confluences, which is daily SMT, micro SMT. Again, here from here we have a minute 15 precision swing point. So this minute 15 swing low is an up close candle on NQ, it's a down close candle on ES or vice versa, and together with a daily SMT, minute 15 PSP is a really nice confluence. at the right time, 10:45 macro, below true opens, nice liquidity. This is the buy side target of the day. We just took out sell side, so now we're going for buy side most likely. So yeah, I think this was a really nice trade either. I did not take it right here. That was too risky and did not fully trust it. But after we then displace through this, we just go lower. This is a 5-minute gap form. Look at the 5-minute. This just looks really, really clean. Sweep the lows, S&Ts, minute 5 displacement. We have a gap form right here. If you took an entry right here, that would have been amazing to target this liquidity. And I think I was even more cautious and I entered after I saw a displacement out of this minute 5 fair value gap. So if I can see here, this is a trade. It was 6:03, that's my local time, so that's 12 a.m. a little bit late, but this was my entry right here, somewhere 12:03, yeah, somewhere here, and I took it off right here. And then yeah, I don't care, after we took out this high, this is just the target for the day. Now it's like the PM session. I think we formed a weekly and a daily, which made sense that price just go lower, but I don't care about this. This was the clean setup, right? If you look at this, it's just a clean market maker buy model, right? We have liquidity to target. We have S&T on the lows, we are below true opens, nice displacement, enter right here, or if you're really cheeky, you can enter right at the turtle soup. So yeah, and also yeah, the news really doesn't do much here, 8:30. So if it's not that news will do something, is if there is a setup and news is an extra confluence for it, then it's nice. But yeah, if it's in a macro, it's enough of a time concept for me to enter a trade. Okay, so that was Thursday. Then we have Friday. So yeah, as I said, we formed a weekly S&T, which is nice, which can be assigned to look for shorts after we have a 1-hour displacement, and we did have that. So as you can see here, weekly S&T, 1-hour displacement. So now I'm looking for shorts here. But then on Friday on NFP, what do we end up having is we form a opposing weekly bullish S&T. So if we have S&T right here, sorry, I'm just gonna delete all of this, it's getting annoying. But if you have an S&T right here between the days of the week, and then we have it right here, then I can delete this one, right? This is still stronger, especially because if we have this S&T still here on the months, which is the biggest, which I still trust. But yeah, so this is not a normal S&T. It's not just that it took out the low. It is actually, again, a hidden S&T, which I showed earlier. So I'm gonna show this on this chart. As you can see, if we pop on the quarters of the week, so this is Thursday and this is Friday. For some reason it's not on the, I mean, it should not be on the quarterly theory indicator, but it's because Friday is like a joker, but you can just see this as a day. So this is the lowest close of Thursday, and then this is the lowest close of Thursday on ES. What the hell, I just draw Fibonacci here. But this is the lowest close of Thursday on ES. And you see here, we don't close a candle below the lowest close on NQ, but we do it on ES. It's really, really close. If this candle was a little bit close, a little bit below, then yeah, this would get invalidated. But again, this is crazy. Like, this is how the markets moved again. This is why we went up again. Because we have this crack, right? Also, just looking at this, it's also just a normal SMT. So yeah, market moves based on SMT. You can't neglect it. It's always there. Whenever you see a reversal, look at the pairs. There's something that's different on one pair that's not on the other pair, and that's just a cracking correlation, which is an SMT, precision swing point, and a gap that's not filled on a pair where the other pair filled the gap. It's always one of these things. So I love this because it does make sense, and it works. I see it work every week. It's just a matter of getting better at it, at reading price. So we have this weekly S&T here. Right at NFP, we form new SMT. This is just a normal SMT because we took out the lowest low of the range on NQ, on ES, but not on NQ, so that's another SMT, but not really important. I mainly look at SMT between quarters, and so we have this weekly hidden. Okay, so I'm looking for longs. This gets invalidated. Yes, we maybe need to have like a 1 hour displacement to confirm this weekly. This one. To confirm this weekly, we maybe need a 1 hour displacement. But if we have all these bullish confluences and cracks, then I just already see it as valid. It's not technically confirmed, but you can use it if there's lower time frame cracks, right? Which we have here, because on NFP we form a 90-minute bullish SMT as well. So now we have weekly plus 90 hidden. So as you can see here, weekly hidden, it opposes the one from yesterday, which is right here. So I can delete this one. It opposes this one. If lower time frame cracks and other contexts point up, I can use this, and we do have that, because we have this bullish SMT. We tap from our current new day opening gap. So I can show this 90-minute SMT. You will check it on the 5-minute time frame. Right here. This was really, really clean. Just gonna do it like this. Okay, look at this. This is NFP. People will say it's not SMT, right? But it surely is. It's hidden SMT. Look at this. Lowest close of the first 90-minute quarter. Lowest close of the first 90-minute quarter. Lowest close of the first 90-minute quarter. What do you see? We did close a 5-minute candle below the lowest close of the previous 90-minute quarter. We did not do that on NQ and ES. That's a 90-minute hidden SMT. Okay, now we have 90-minute hidden. Weekly, we are pushing up really nice from NFP. After this 90 minutes, we can trade this after we have a 5-minute displacement, right? That's the entry time frame synchronization, how you might call it. If there's a weekly SMT, I need a 1 hour displacement. If there's a daily SMT, I need a 15-minute displacement. If there's a 90-minute SMT, I need a 5-minute displacement for it to confirm it, right? Okay, so now what all context we have? What do we have? We have this weekly hidden, we have this 90 hidden, we tap from current new day opening gap. We are tapping all, so below true day open, we're trading below true session open, really nice. You want to have these smart money reversals below these lines if you're looking at longs, right? Okay, so we displace up. I can take a look at taking longs already right here, but I trade on the 1 minute time frame, so maybe I can even get a preciser entry to get a better risk to reward to then target all-time highs, because there was not really clean drawn liquidity. Maybe you want to see some low resistant liquidity in the form like this, but it's all right. We have super bullish confluence, right? We have a weekly plus a 90, that's true, that's all I need. Tapping below a true session open, true day open at the right time, right? This is 8:30. This is literally when news dropped, it formed this SMT. Okay, after this 90 minutes, we form a minute 5 displacement. I can enter right here, but on the lower time frame, the 1 minute time frame, it looked even cleaner. First of all, if you take a look on the 5-minute time frame, look at this. Stop this replay. Look at this. This is crazy. It's always there. So this gap, I'm not gonna draw it, but you see it, right? This gap gets filled on NQ, but it did not get filled on ES, just formed equal lows right here. So that is a 5-minute gap that's not getting filled on ES, but it did get filled on NQ. So that's an SMT filled, so another confluence, so really nice. I'm really looking for longs right here. And then even cleaner, so I'm just gonna remove this SMT fill because I showed you guys. We tap from a minute 15 fair value gap, we form an SMT, and while we form an SMT, we take out this nice low resistance liquidity. Look at all these lows. It's just so obvious that this is gonna be used as liquidity for a manipulation to then go up, right? Market moves to liquidity. If we are bullish, we want to look for manipulation at lows, at relative equal lows, at lowest liquidity lows. So that's what we got right here, lowest liquidity. We take it out exactly at 9:30. Look at how beautiful this is. 9:30, we take out the lows, 9:30 manipulation. We go up. This is the entry trigger for me. This is where I entered, maybe a little later, somewhere right here, and then target the all-time highs. I'm not sure where I entered, but Friday, let me take a look. This was the long at 3:39, so that's at 9:40 EST, 9:40. So yeah, I entered a little bit late. Let me see why. Yeah, I was late to the charts and didn't do a proper analysis, so I entered and took off because I noticed I was not fully confident, so I was kind of FOMOing in because it already looked clean, but I did not do fully my analysis, so then took it off, which is good because I can be FOMO entering, then did my analysis and then realized, okay, actually this long looks good, so I re-entered right here somewhere and took it off right here, or maybe a little higher, I don't remember. But yeah, also I can just take 50% off and let this run because ES was also really close, and then when ES finally took out the all-time highs, I can close NQ also right here. That's just an option. It's also good if I take profits here. But yeah, if you don't expect an SMT to form here, then you can wait for ES to take it out, and then that's when you finally take profit, and that's when you see that the market will just turn to shit and not do anything because the target of the day is met. There's nothing else. This was a setup, so yeah. Man, okay, that was a good reflection. So yeah, another break-even week. Learned a lot from this. Just try to improve every single day. So yeah, I said I was going to talk a bit about this platform at the end. So yeah, this is called the Futures Desk. This is going to be my main prop firm because I just love how it just resonates so much with me, because this is literally what I need. I need a journal that's focused on traders, and here you can see right now the market is closed. I would love to show you guys, but basically I toggle on this button. I have the TFDX platform. Now the market is closed, I think. No, I can still see it, of course. But you see here, whenever I take a trade, now the market is closed, but whenever I take a trade, it pops up right here. I can tag my trade, I can tag my system, and I can journal here my confluences, I can add tags, I can see the full trade breakdown with everything I need, and then basically go to my reports and see everything, right? So you see this week, my trading system, when I actually have a good trade, I tag it as my trading system. When I have a bad trade, just a FOMO entry, just a stupid decision, I tag it as a degenerate trade. As you can see, like if I just cut out the losses, those are literally just eating up my winners. And so it's really nice to see this data and see actually how I can improve. You see all the top 3 tags, good execution, NFP, I'm good on NFP. Of course, it's just the first week, this is just the first week, but I think when I am trading for this on this firm like for a few months, then the data here is going to be amazing. And so here you have your planner where you see your setups trade for the day. You can tag you can just rate your goals. You can create your tags, create your setups with your checklist. Everything you need is literally created. These guys have been building like crazy, and absolutely love it. It's basically just Notion, but on steroids. Okay, I think I need to end the video because I can't pronounce shit. But yes, and then most importantly, you can literally create your own challenge. So static end of day, you can do your max loss, minimum trading days, and it's focused on getting you into the live funded, so they make money when you make money, and it's just a really nice business model. They're focused on you, and they have a lot of good benefits. Just take a look at it if you have time. I have some invites to give away. I have 50, so if you want, just send me a DM on Instagram, Bowie_Jackson, on Twitter, BowieJackson_, then just let me know and I'll invite you, because for now it's just invite only. They will roll out public soon, but for now only people that gets invited will get access to this. So if you want, shoot me them and I'll invite you. But I'm really excited about this. I still use my playbooks. Maybe they're gonna integrate this as well, but yeah, I'll just still have this Notion playbooks. The playbooks of this week was this clean long here, the fourth with this turtle soup, and then this was then 3 days ago with this nice liquidity, daily SMT, 15-minute precision swing point, and then NFP was what I just showed you guys. Also a nice setup that I added to my playbook. So it's gonna be insane if they can even integrate this. But yeah, this is literally everything I need. I have my calendar. I don't need to pay for TradeZilla or anything else. Everything is here. So yeah, every day we keep getting better. Lastly, maybe let's just end with a nice snippet of my journal from Friday. Remember, more trades doesn't mean more money. I can do it. Just keep the account alive with good risk management. Don't take stupid degenerate trades and only trade dumb clear setups. Following my system. That means also taking profits and exiting when needed. Very important. I know I can do it, so just do it. I know what to do. Be there 20 minutes before market open. Read affirmations. Watch the market open. Follow my system closely and monitor both sides. Take entries following my system, not based off emotions. Take profits where needed. Don't spend too much time on the charts. Journal, sleep, routine, repeat. And with that, I'm gonna end the video and I'll see you guys in my next. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If so, hit the thumbs up or ask me anything. I'll be happy to help you out or chat about something. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.